these two people, whether it's the passion seeker who has a passion to go after an industry or some know-how, or it's the worker who works for the man who's getting fed up, okay? They don't have the skill we have generally. You know, you've dipped your toe in the water, you've dabbled, you've messed around with things in the past, lotions, potions, MLMs, whatever. I don't even care, right? I'm all about people that are willing to put their necks out there and take some risks in life, because the alternative is we go slave away for 40, 50 years for the man, get a gold freaking watch, and call it a day, and we live, we live a life that we regret at the end of it. At the end of the day, money is a renewable resource, but lead generation, for those of us that can stick with it, for those of us that can see it all the way through, okay? Ups and downs. By the way, I go through downs to this day. So if you think that it's all puppy dogs, roses, and rainbows for Dan, y'all have mistaken. I have problems daily. I have issues constantly. I have emails. I have texts. That's called owning a business, right? Again, I'm willing to deal with some shit to never work for the man ever again. I don't know about you guys, but to me, the pain is greater going and slaving for some other human that has more vision than I do, right? They're willing to take bigger risks than I am or I was. The pain is much greater never taking the risk on myself than doing some of the crappy little things that come above or come out. You get a GMB suspended, big freaking deal. You could have spent 10, 12 hours working for the man, making him or her rich today, if you didn't take this risk and you didn't see all the way through. But make no mistake, okay? Every small business owner, if you really think about it, the skill they should have learned before they open their business was the skill that we all have from what you guys have been trained in this group, okay? I want to say that one more time. College and business school, I'm not saying there's not super good things you learn about how to run a business, how to keep a budget. Those things are all super important. But guess what, guys? If you don't have a freaking customer, a budget is irrelevant. If you can't produce someone who's interested in the products or service you're selling as a business owner, you don't have a business. You have no way to generate revenue, okay? So all the stuff you learn in business school, although very good stuff, is not applicable. So to me, if you think about it, most people that start businesses didn't get into business with a strategy. They got into business with a passion. Generally speaking, most people who start small businesses come from one of two spots. One is they have a passion for it. I have a passion for massage therapy. I love healing people. I love that, right? That's my passion. I want to go to massage school and I want to learn how to use my hands to be able to produce income from this, okay? The other would be people that actually work at these different jobs, right? So the person, let's say like a tow truck driver, right? And he hires 5 or 6 staff members to go out there while he or she is sleeping, and they're running their trucks during that time, right? They're the help. They're the extra people that are, they know how to drive a truck, they know how to do a tow, but that's it. And at a certain point, these two people, whether it's the passion seeker who has a passion to go after an industry or some know-how, or it's the worker who works for the man who's getting fed up, okay? They don't have the skill we have, generally speaking, unless they've came and were smart and got into a training like this, right? So they have the ability to either massage someone or hook up a toe, but they don't have the ability to get their phone to ring like you guys have. And I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here, but I want you guys to really understand that at the end of the day, this skill set that you guys have been trained to do, whether you're just getting started, you've been doing this for 4 or 5 years, is one of the most powerful skill sets on planet Earth. Literally just off the phone with this gentleman, he's like, listen, I need someone to be able to generate me leads, right? This is every business owner everywhere. Every one of them, whether they like to admit it or not, could all use some more customers. A business owner that tells you they don't need more people because they're too busy needs to raise their prices, and someone needs to educate them on that. But the bottom line is, I don't know a business owner out there that's going to say, hey, I just don't want any more business, right? That business owner is generally on their way out to retirement, or they've given up on the business altogether, or they got some other crazy shit going on in their life that they're not telling you about. But the majority, right, the 80, 90% of business owners, every stinking one of them could use an influx of clients on demand and a skill set to be able to do that for their business. So they don't have to pay people like us. The problem is they're just not going to be us, right? So you guys are starting the right way with the most important skill first. And guess what? You can tack on any business to what you guys have learned through this group.